What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Takia Diamond. And I just wanted to thank you right now for tuning in with me as we get down with the get down, as we really tackle something that we all need if we ever want to achieve anything in life, which is your self-confidence. Trust me when I tell you, if you don't have self-confidence, who in the world is going to believe in you if you are not believing in yourself? And so you got to understand that confidence, it actually gives you the power to conquer the world, right? Because if you're confident that you can achieve it, you're confident that you can accomplish it, what are you going to do? You're going to take the necessary steps that you need to take so that you can get it done, right? And that's what we're talking about today. So one thing I know about people who are self-confident is they're admired by other people, right? They inspire other people to be confident because of their confidence. Like my confidence. Woo! How many of you guys do I inspire? I hope I inspire you in some way, right? So basically what confident people do is we face our fears. That's what we do. We face our fears head on, okay? And people who are confident, they tend to be risk takers. Like, we're not worried about how it's going to turn out, because if it doesn't turn out right, that's cool. We learn from the experience. And if it does turn out right, bam, right? We made it happen. So it's all good, right? Because we know, confident people know that no matter what obstacles that come our way, that we actually have the ability to get past them. And that's what we focus on, okay? So another thing that self-confident people do is we tend to see our life in a positive light. In the midst of whatever circumstances or challenges that we might be experiencing, we still look at it and we see the positive light out of it. Like, what could we have gotten from this? You understand what I'm saying? And so even when things aren't going well, we basically still respect ourselves, okay? People who are confident, we still honor ourselves. We don't feel like nothing less or anything like that. Or, I'm terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a creep. I'm a whatever you be telling yourself, okay? Stop it. Right? So, just think about this though, guys, right? On another note, right? On a real note, wouldn't it be amazing to have that kind of self-confidence for yourself? Like to wake up every day knowing what you want and knowing that you have the necessary steps in place that's going to help you get there. Like, wouldn't that make you feel good? Wouldn't it be amazing to be like that? Well, that's what I'm here for, to tell you that you can, okay? You can, all right? My thing is, guys, one thing that you really need to know when it comes to self-confidence, even if you don't have it right now and you feel like, well, I want to be more confident, but I just really don't know what to do in order to become more confident, or whatever it is that you're telling yourself in your head about your confidence, you have to understand, guys, that self-confidence can be learned, okay? It can be practiced, and it can be mastered, just like any other skill. When you want to ride a bike, until you keep pedaling, falling, eventually you get on that bike and you be rolling, right? And you get it moving. So at the end of the day, don't think that just because you feel that you don't have self-confidence, it's that belief that you don't have self-confidence, or that belief where you're not believing in yourself in some way, that's breaking down your self-confidence. But self-confidence is already in you. You just need to activate it, okay? You just need to go within and activate that self-confidence that is already alive in you, all right? So, as I said, it comes down to one simple question. One little simple question, and that question is, if you don't believe in yourself, how in the world do you expect for anybody else to believe in you? All right? So it's so important, it's so imperative that you believe in you as well. So I'm going to share with you some tips and tools. Y'all know I love to do that. I'm all about transformation. I like to show you a way out rather than just talk to you about something and leave you stranded. So I'm going to chat with you guys today and give you some tips and some tools on how to actually boost your self-confidence, okay? So that you don't have to be in that place that when you want to accomplish something, you feel like you can't do it because you're not believing in yourself enough, or you're wondering like, are these people going to listen to me? Are they going to hear what I'm saying? Are they going to like the music that I put out? Are they going to like this book? Blah, 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 blah. But you got to get out of that, because you know what ends up happening is, once you understand on a whole nother level that it's not really about whether they feel whatever they feel about it. It's about how you feel about it, because you're going to, if you're insecure about a project or something that you put out and you're insecure about it, that insecurity is going to show. Okay, and so the people who you're trying to capture, or the people whose attention that you're trying to get to trust in your product, or trust in your gift as an artist or an author, or just your confidence being. Maybe you just got man swag and you like to get the women. Sometimes you just, you probably don't even want to be with them, but you just want that confidence to be like, I did it. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to. I just wanted to see if I could have it. Men do that all the time, but don't get it twisted, because women be doing that too. Y'all don't even know. But anyway, that's a whole nother story, right? So, the things that I'm going to share with you guys today, please do not just take it in, hear it. I need you to write it down. I need you to practice it, guys, okay? Because there's no purpose in getting the information that I give to you and then doing nothing with it, because it will be a waste of my time, and it will also be a waste of your time. And not only that, it can actually, halt you from excelling to the next level, because things that I actually share with you guys, I share these things with you so that you can get to the next level. And the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to stay away from negativity, all right? And you're going to bring on the positivity, okay? So this is the time that you're really going to have to evaluate your friends and your little inner circle that you got going on, all right? Friends, family, co-workers, whatever. You might need to change your seat, whatever. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this could be really, really tough. However, it could considerably be getting in your way in a huge way, because you're surrounded by these individuals who do things like put you down, who don't believe in you, who never encourage you. Even sometimes if you just take a temporary break from somebody who always just bringing you down, that's always just got this misery, you know what I mean? Everything about them is just, they always complaining, nothing works out, blah, blah. Stay away from Debbie Downer for a little bit, okay? Because even staying away from somebody for a short period of time can actually impact your life as well, okay? In a better way, all right? So do the best that you can, guys, to actually be positive. Like, even if you're not really feeling it quite yet. And I'm going to tell you why this is so important. This is so important because what you feel, you make real. And I tell you guys this, right? So what happens is, if you know how they say, fake it till you make it type thing or whatever, which we're going to get into that in another one of our tips. But when they say that, fake it till you make it, right? When you step into this confident person or this positive person that already is alive in you, and you just kind of like choose, like, you know what, I'm going to feel positive about everything, even though everything looks terrible. Like, let's just say it looks all crazy. You don't know how it's going to work out. You just know you needed to work out some kind of way, right? And that's all good, right? That's all good. So what you could do is, when you know that these things are like that, step into the positive version of yourself. Why? Because when I say what you feel, you make real. When you step into that energy of positivity, of a positive person, you activate certain cells within your body, certain chemicals within your body that produce like this hormone that tells your mind that you want to be in a happy state. And so whenever we're thinking negatively, or especially when we're overly thinking, we're sending these chemicals to our mind, and these things to our mind that's telling our mind we want to feel like crap. So what happens is more things show up for you to continue to feel like crap. But the opposite is also available. Start to feel happy. Start doing things that make you feel happy. It's not even about, like, even if you don't have a whole lot of money, you could go and take a walk in the park and just observe nature. You could go and sit by the water for a little bit. You can go to the library and read a book. Like, there's different things that you can do to make yourself feel positive about yourself, all right? And so that's what you need to do. Step into that positive version of yourself. And you know what ends up happening when you step into that positive version and you're interacting with other people? That positivity is going to rub off on them in some way. Like, wow, he's really a positive individual. Like, you know what? I could think like that. It's almost like you being positive gives somebody else inspiration to be positive themselves. All right? And so that's kind of like where I'm taking you with that. All right? So, you want to be excited about whatever your next project is, all right? You want to stop focusing on the problems that are taking place in life and instead begin focusing on solutions that will help you to make positive changes, okay? Focus on the solutions that will help you make positive changes. All right, let's hop into number 2. You're going to change your body language. Yep, you need to change your body language and your image, okay? Because I know some guys, when I say not guys, I don't mean men or women. Okay, let me say some of you guys. Put it that way. Some people, I think that's the best way, because some people, when they lack self-confidence, their body language is kind of like slumped over when they're talking to you because they really don't believe too much in themselves, right? Sometimes their body language is where they can't even look you in the face, and as you're talking, they're looking at your feet or whatever, and we'll get into that too, right? So you have to change your body language, guys, and you got to change your image. You need to do things to make sure you feel good about yourself. Make sure that your hair is did and all that other wonderful stuff, right? And even when you're having a conversation with someone, speak slowly so that they can understand what it is that you're saying. A confident person doesn't have to speed walk. You know what I mean? I get it. If you're on a time frame, then when you got to kind of talk fast to get. Sorry about that, guys. When somebody calls into your phone, it really messes things up, right? But anyway, all right, let's hop back into. All right, so so changing your image, making sure that your hair is done neat, right? Doing things like that. I think that's where I left off at. But in any case, guys, right, just this one action itself of having your shoulders back shows you're confident. If I'm like this, and everything I said, if I did my lives like this, would y'all really want to hear what I had to say? But if I'm upright and I'm upbeat and I'm really, really, telling what I become a trustful individual. I become, a trustful expert that you feel that you can depend on to give you valid information that's going to help you to excel, right? And so that's where you want to keep it, right? So you want to speak slowly. You don't got to speed walk through everything, okay? Smiling is not only going to make you feel better, but when you smile, if you notice, sometimes you could be somebody you don't even know, and you look at them and you smile, and they smile back at you. You never even have to say hi or nothing. You just give them a little smile, and boom, they smile back, and others feel more confident about you. Okay, so your posture, your eye contact, your speech, okay, things like this, all right? And as I said before, when you're talking to somebody, speak, look at them when you're talking to them, don't look at your feet, because in a way it's kind of disrespectful. You're having a conversation with somebody, and then it's like you're not even looking at them, and they feel like, dang, is this person even hearing me? Are they even paying attention to me, or whatever? You know what I mean? And guys, go the extra mile to style yourself, okay? Shave. Oh my God, guys, please, all right? It's nothing sexier than a nice, clean-looking beard or whatever is going on, clean looking face to a woman who values herself. All right, if that's your look, raggedy and rugged or whatever, then so be it. But I'm just telling you, a woman like me wants to see a man with his face clean and neat. All right, so go figure from there. Number 3, what you're going to do is you're not going to accept failure. You are not going to accept failure. And you're going to get rid of those negative voices in your head. You have to get rid of them. Why? Because they're sabotaging your success. They're killing your dreams. And you're giving them way too much power, which is another live that I'm going to do for you guys on standing in your power this week. All right? So make sure you guys tune in for that. So do not accept failure. Never give up. Okay? Never give up. Never accept failure. There is a solution to everything. Even though sometimes we can't see the solution right then and there, it is still a solution available. How do we know? Because other people have gone through different things that you've gone through. They've grown through it. They've experienced it. They understood that it was an experience. They learned the lesson that they needed to learn from it, and they kept it moving. They didn't allow themselves to be held hostage by the experience, okay? So if you're consistently bashing yourself, beating yourself up, and saying things like, you're not good enough, or I'm not attractive enough, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not athletic enough. Just all these different sabotaging things. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. What you're doing, guys, is you are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what you're doing. You're calling into existence that which you don't want, even though you say you want something else. But that self-fulfilling prophecy that you are fulfilling is because of your words and the emotions and the feelings that you're feeling in your body when it comes to those words that you're saying when you're saying them. All of these things work together, all right? And so that's why I myself in a sabotaging way. Okay, so you can't do that, all right? You are becoming whatever it is that you are preaching inside of your head. Okay, that's what's happening. All right, so main thing is, don't accept failure. Okay, don't accept whatever it is that, even what other people tell you, don't accept that, because that's not who you are. And since that's not who you are, you don't have to pretend that you're somebody that you're not. You need to be confident, and you need to understand that you set the stage for who you are. And if you consistently saying that you're not good enough, that self-fulfilling prophecy is on its way to you. So you need to decide, okay? You have to decide that, this is what it is that you're going to do, and this is who I'm becoming. This is who I'm choosing to be, and choose to be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. Do not leave your destiny in the hands of anybody else, okay? You got to take the actions. You got to be the person to put forth the work. Sometimes people be like, oh, God is going to do this for me. Guess what? God is waiting for you to do it for yourself, and then he can open up certain doors. But if you don't take no action and you just got this fairy tale thing in your head about what God is going to do for you, that's a whole nother lie. Anyway, all right, so number 4, what you're going to do is you got to be prepared. Okay, you got to be prepared, guys. Whatever it is that you're trying to do or achieve, your next project, accomplish, learn everything that you possibly can about it, okay? Whatever that field is, whatever that presentation is, if it's a presentation on the higher self, whatever it is, prepare yourself. Know your material, know your demographics, know your audience, know the people you're trying to call in, okay? And if it's just on a personal level that you feel like you need self-confidence, you want to make sure that you understand, guys, that you don't need other people to validate you. So if you're looking for outside reasons for people to validate you, then that's wrong. I'm teaching you self-confidence so you can be confident, so that you can become successful and achieve what you set out to accomplish, which is totally different than looking for other people to validate who you are, okay? So, so, just conquer that, And if you're prepared, guys, at the end of the day, and you have the knowledge to back it up, how much more confident does that look? Okay? So your self-confidence, what's going to happen is your self-confidence is going to soar. It's going to rocket. Because you're going to be standing in your power. You're going to be stepping into your true existence. You're the person that you chose to become. All right? Number 5. And this is one of the most important steps. This is the last step, and then I gotta go. All right. Number 5, guys, is for tough times, right? Because even though I'm saying be confident, and even though I'm saying that step into this version of yourself, you understand that there are going to be times when things are going on and you might not feel that self-confidence, but there's something that you can do, you know what I mean, in order to kind of step back into your confidence so that you could continue to proceed in spite of, regardless of, okay? Because that's the key here. The key here is not being held down and held hostage or victimized by what you don't have control over. It's about you taking control of the situation and understanding that there is a solution and that you can get through this, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you an assignment that I want you to do. If you have a pen, get your pen out and start writing right now. If you don't, when you get off this live, I want you to start writing. Okay? So, first of all, guys, you know that life is full of challenges. We get that, right? And when it's difficult for us to, keep our self-confidence up, you're going to need something that's going to help you. So, you're going to write a list. You're going to make a list of all of the things in your life that you're grateful for. And then you're going to make another list of all the things that you're proud of accomplishing. You can't tell me you haven't never accomplished anything in your life. I don't care, even if it was in elementary school when you got an award or something. There are things that you have accomplished that you can be proud of that you have accomplished. And that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to write those things down. All right? Now, once your list is complete, what you're going to do is you're going to put them on the refrigerator, put them on the mirror, put them on your computer, put them on your desk at work. Wherever you can see this the most. And whenever you start to feel down about yourself or less confident about yourself, right? What you're going to do is you're gonna read these lists that you're writing out, because what these lists are gonna do is it's gonna give you a reminder of what you have already accomplished, which is going to boost your confidence, because now you're going to be like, well, Dad, I did accomplish this, and if I can accomplish this, I can accomplish the next step. You got to do some things that will be able to help you boost your confidence. Okay? And that's the key. So somewhere you want to put the list, somewhere that you could be easily reminded of what an amazing life that you have. Okay? An amazing opportunity. I mean, we are in a world of opportunity, regardless to the way that things look. Let me tell you something. The only thing that's in your way is your mindset. There are thousands and thousands of people in the world who are not suffering and who are not struggling, and it's because they do not think the way that people who struggle think. They do not operate the way that people who, that feel victimized operate. They don't do that, okay? So this is where you're going to have to really, really step into that amazing person that you are, all right? If you feel your self-confidence going down a little bit, take a look at those lists, all right? And feel inspired over and over and over and over again that you can do it. There's no limitation. Okay, regardless to what's happening in the world, it's your mindset that's going to create your life. That's going to create what you see before your eyes. Do you know how many spiritual groups that I'm a part of spiritual coaches that I'm a part of, spiritual coaching groups that I'm a part of, and we are so busy encouraging each other. These women have gone from making $0 to having 5 and 6 figure months. Why? Because they're getting the coaching that they need to shift their mindset. While everybody else is focusing on poverty and how I don't have enough to afford this or whatever, if it was an emergency and if it was a detrimental thing, a life or death situation, you would do what you need to do to get that money, right? So what I'm saying to you is, in order for you to build your self-confidence and know the next level or the next step that you want to get to in your life, you got to be okay that the challenges that they're going to come, but you don't have to dive into them, okay? You need to focus on solutions. So just a quick recap. Number one, the first thing you're going to do is you are going to stay away from negative people. You're going to stay away from negativity, period, as much as you can, okay? And you're going to bring on the positivity. So even if there's other people around that's negative, I don't know what, you bring your positivity and you be the shifter. You be the energy shifter of the people that you're around, all right? You shift it. Number two, change your body language and you're going to change your image, okay? Sit straight up. Stop slouching. When you're talking to somebody, look at them. Don't look away from them and on the floor. I mean, I know sometimes it could be a little annoying to just keep looking somebody in the eyes the whole time that they're talking, right? I get it. And that's a whole nother thing. That's because ego has a problem with looking into other people's eyes, which is a whole nother lie. But we'll have to do that another time. But yes, all right? So look at people when they talk to you. Number three, don't accept failure, all right? And get those voices out of your head, chitter-chatter, I'm talking you out of your blessings, out of your breakthrough, all right? Let it go. All right. Number four, be prepared. Know your stuff. Practice your material. Know and learn as much as you can in the field that you're choosing to be in. All right. The more you know, the more you grow. All right. So I definitely have to say that. Right. The more you know, the more you grow. Number five, for when times get tough, take a look at them lists. Okay. Write down the things that you're grateful for and write down the things that you've already accomplished. Okay. And whenever you feel a little down, then take a look at that list and remind yourself of everything that you have accomplished. All right? All right, guys. I hope that this live has inspired you. I hope that it has enlightened you. And I'm sorry for the little interruptions of the phone, but my family's going crazy right now, and it's all good. You don't see me stressing nothing, right? Right, because I already know that every situation is already resolved. It's just lining up with the solution in order to get there, right? So thank you guys again for tuning in. It's the Transformation Tag Team, guys. We are here each and every Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. back to back, masterminding, back to back, wisdom back-to-back transformation, just helping you guys to elevate from where you are into the next level of your life. If you haven't been to my website yet, please go there, www.takiyadiamond.com. Click on subscribe and go ahead and subscribe to my mailing list. You'll get a copy of one of my free ebooks that you can enjoy and learn a whole lot from. If you're interested in having me as your accountability coach or your success coach, and you're looking for a plan and you need a plan in order for you to take the necessary steps and you just don't know where to start, contact me. On my site, you can actually have a 20-minute complimentary session with me where we can talk about where you are and what you can do, the steps that you can take in order to take it to the next level. So it's one thing for me to come up here and give you guys some information that's going to help you, but it's another thing to have somebody really hold you accountable for what you say you want to achieve, and I can definitely help you that. I want to show so much love to Queen Mother Imaktu for putting the transformation tag team together and all of that wonderful stuff. She believed in us. She believed in everything. She believed in what it is that she's doing, and she believes in everyone that she has a part of this team. And if you are also a transformer, hit me up. Maybe we could get you on to be one of the members of the transformation tag team, because this is what we do. All right, so I love you guys. I love you guys. Mine's up. Mine's up. It's all good. I miss you, miss you, miss you. And I hope to see you very soon. All right, guys. I'll be back. Make sure you visit my YouTube.